Start the world, you join when you're ready, okay?
All right. Let me just scroll down and launch Factorio.
Dude, I won't lie. I was playing this game by myself, and I had a mental.
Is Vectorio on your SSD? Is Vectorio on your SSD?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's like
It's
7 megabytes.
exactly.
Yeah, continue, Robert. I apologize for cutting you off.
I was
only
gonna
put
say
games on there that I play
the amount of
constantly.
times I restarted because I thought my game was bugged when I would place my first gold farm, because I didn't, or because I forgot that. Oh, whoops! I forgot that you're supposed to place down a gold storage. You don't have any intrinsic gold storage, right?
So you just
the amount of times I restarted. Yeah, I would place one and I would try to harvest it, and then it would get to max and I'd restart. I'd go like, my game's fucking broken. But really, I was broken.
In reality, it was me that was broken.
Yeah.
I was the fuck.
Oh, actually, well, you know what? Maybe we'll do a little overarch just for if someone's never seen this before. And see, now that I've started actually like getting, because I've always been putting my VODs on the VOD channel, but now that I've started actually getting some traction on it, I have to, now I'm like, oh, I have to be aware that people will see this later and not just right now. Because on Twitch, you know, like if you stumbled into Vectorio, you'd know what's going on. But to the guy that got recommended my last 3 rounds videos and then this one, you'd be like, what, why am I looking at fucking an Excel spreadsheet, right? And so the game is simple. We get this gold.
Robert, you're offline.
Oh, okay. The game is not that simple. If you want to play multiplayer, you have to appear online. Cringe. But game is simple. With these, this is gold. If you believe me, we need to collect it to get money to build other things, like
it's
a place
nice
to
that we have
hold the
one right by the
gold.
base.
Yeah, place to hold the gold, and then maybe if we zoom out, these things, the danger triangles, are coming to try to murderize us, and we have to build defenses to protect ourselves. But as we do that, that takes our power consumption. This is like the limit to the amount of buildings we can have. You can think of it like that. But then we can get buildings that increase that power, but then they increase our heat, and the heat triggers bosses. So we gotta prepare for those as well. So there's like, you know, all strategy games are just being presented with a handful of dials, and then being ordered to try to keep all of them around the middle. You know, it's just a knob moving game. That's my based opinion on strategy games. I feel like actually it's just a dial management. So it's like gold income versus energy usage versus heat output equal gameplay. Alright. Christian, I'll put you with the diligent task of auto-harvesting all that.
I can focus on resource management while you focus on defenses.
You think you can handle it, Christian?
Yes.
Listen, I played by myself because I had one night where the insomnia was kicking my ass. And I just decided that the best course of action after, you know, the 3rd hour of waiting for the sweet release of sleep, I just played some Vectorio and I got to the 2nd boss. So I kind of know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I introduced you to this game, but you're far ahead of me.
Yeah, and that's just off natural ability and performance enhancing drugs. We won't talk about those. Yeah. I'm blood doping to become a better CS:GO player.
And I have to reconnect, and that's one thing I don't like about this. Like, online's glitchy.
Yeah, it's glitchy for the victim. The host is big chillin'.
The host is perfectly fine, but it's the person that joins that's glitchy. That's all about, like, if you stream it, you have to be the host.
Yeah, I had that same thought. Still don't know the proper harvest robot to gold income ratio.
Well, when you place the drone, you can see like it has a radius.
I know it has a radius, but like it stops at 3 places, or like, because there's not enough information on it, right, to like optimize it without like actually fucking crunching the numbers.
Yeah.
Like it makes, because like I don't know how many trips it makes a second versus we're gonna switch to expensive because we filled our storage. This is a tragedy. There we go. Increase the drone, release the drones. Now we go back to cheapest. Let's go. Yeah, and then we got to build these reclaimers who reclaim land. We can steal more gold to get more, or so we can, yeah, it's the gameplay loop. You need more land, you need more gold to claim more land, claim more gold, build more turrets. Capitalism. Dude, I had a base take while I was driving home.
Oh god.
I was just driving, or well, actually, first of all, side tangent to the tangent. You ever get those like intrusive thoughts, you know? You ever just like driving and you're like, I'm going in the oncoming. Like, like just out of nowhere, you're like, what if I just like took a swift left turn into traffic? You're like, eh.
I'm done.
It's not kosher. All right, Christian, the little bit of tip that I can give you so far is we don't have enough build drones to just be smacking walls around the place, all right? It ain't. While
I'm just putting it right now
cheap,
just so we can at least have this area
I was
covered.
like, while they're dirt cheap, we don't have the build bots for it.
Until we get our drone factory.
In fact, that's probably the next thing on the itinerary. We'll just lay down plans for that.
Oh yeah, so you can just put the turbine in the middle.
Mm-hmm. I also, I don't know if this is efficient, but you know, since as someone who like saw the stage 3 boss lost to it, but what she calls it? At some point, I just start, because like, you know, turbines generate heat, so I just place my turbines next to my turbines, so I can turbine while I turbine. You know what I mean? Okay, back to the main.
Can we just make these drone pods where we don't have these two right here, we'll just have them touching?
No, I literally just, because I mean, your need for builder drones is
caps out eventually.
It's not equal to your need for power. So eventually you just place turbines next to your turbines and call it a day.
Gotcha. All right. Set 2 of these to resource. So we still keep 2 as, actually we already have that little builder drone pod. Set all these to resource.
Yes, sir. A little too wide defense there. That's a wave coming in that I was not ready for. Hopefully. Okay, we got the turrets down in time. We're safe. We're safe.
There. Decent turret placement over here.
And then also, I guess another like thing I learned, I'll just kind of just start informing you on all the stuff I picked up on, was so you know how you make like the little like outposts, you know, like around the reclaimers. So if you build whatever your northmost point is, 80% of anything that spawns at the north will come to it, you know? So like as you go more east,
you want the furthermost point to be the
outpost. Or even like diagonally, right? Like,
yeah.
Basically whatever's furthest out needs big defenses. Everything else will like basically just never see the light of combat. And then, you know, after a certain amount of expansion, then you just strip all defenses from it, because, you know, if they get to that point, it's probably already over, and I don't think 3 turrets are going to make the difference. So I wanted to put this on the hotbar. There we go. Some sniper towers. Shore up the defenses.
88%. Let's go.
Up this.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just kind of throw them down like they're candy.
Oh yeah.
Gotta employ my bots.
I'll put that there so that way it's at least set.
Also, you don't have to keep the expensive order. Like, for example, I wanted these 2 reclaimers, so I was like, just I'll go too expensive. The next 2 free drones, go do it, and then I can switch back. And once they're already in transit, it's too late to stop them. They'll go do it, whether you switch their priorities or not. So the name of the game, technically, I looked at, so we don't have the setting on. I didn't look it up, but there's a setting, right, where it's like you can have it so that way your heat generates slowly over time. So I think, Christian, don't quote me on this, I think if we just sat around and did nothing, the game wouldn't get any harder. I think it's based off our heat. Technically, expanding makes it, yeah, it makes heat, so then it makes it harder. We're gonna get a reclaimer for here as well, so that way we don't have anything getting near the base.
I'm gonna put a sniper right there.
Oh, my dementia kicked in. I forgot that we had a gold patch right next to the base. I was like, did you just make a square of banks for no reason? I was like, oh, never mind, it's money.
Yes, infinite income. We have the drone pod now. I'm gonna expand the drone pod.
I'm just gonna delete those walls that you made. Walls only need to face the important direction.
Okay.
You know, they don't come from behind. And, I mean,
well,
again,
I still want this wall right here.
For the aesthetic.
Ah, fuck, I got the issue again. I gotta reconnect.
And I wish there was a fix to it. But I did
Hopefully the next update fixes it, because this is
that's what everything on the forum said. I mean, just you wait.
Because they're also going to add the armory, apparently.
And enemy outposts.
There.
It'd be a cool thing.
Just these, that way the eastern front has a wall protecting the whole thing.
Oh, I mean, you see this gold patch right here? The eastern front's moving. So.
Well, I know, but still, just in case that falls, there's a fallback line.
Well, they know, dude. Don't you know that they call me Hadrian?
You never fall back.
You know, because I build walls and they never fall. Famed Roman general, or no, he was the emperor. Yeah, there you go.
Where's the nearest purple? Okay, should we go for that purple that's north, right next to that gold?
In due time. In due time. Yeah, read my mind, Christian. This side needs probably a bit more defense, because they're getting a little too close. Oh, these need to be set to resource drone.
Sprayers right there, just to be safe.
Yeah, I like putting sprayers on fronts that, you know, I know we're not gonna move for a while. So like our northwestern corner, it gets a sprayer because there's no resources northwest. We have no reason to go anywhere over there. Other than that, a lot of snipers. But it's looking good so far. We have so much income. So, yeah, now the question is, Yeah, where does
I'll
the
place a
front
shotgun
push
right there
towards?
for the ones that do get a bit too close.
I think we should expand north because you know the boss is
Yeah, I want to get that
north.
purple right there, and that too.
Yeah, so then we want to expand north to get the purple, and then we want to go more north before the boss spawns. So that way we could, because you know, like once you hit maximum heat or maximum energy, you know how it prevents your building. So we kind of want to like be aware of that, like our days are numbered, and once we start getting near that limit, that we start planning for the boss, because I think they come north, south, east, west. Are you placing these reclaimers?
Yeah. It has to go in there to perfectly make up all the space it can give.
Oh, whoops. I don't know why I just deleted that. Sorry. No.
Yeah,
It's fine. If we're one gold tile inefficient, the world will keep turning.
Exactly.
And then I think it's imperative that we go at least one further. Instead of trio, we get power max turbine. And you know what? The disconnecting thing wouldn't even be that bad. But the like nail in the coffin is that it clears your hotbar. So you're like, come on, bruh. Come on, man. Like now if we go backwards, we can start stripping all the defenses on this secondary gold mine. Well, all but the essentials, right? The base will never be attacked again unless we're gonna die. So all those turrets are expelled.
Put the walls in like that.
Because you see, if you look, how our easternmost outcropping, even though it's more north, it still attracts everything that spawns on that side. And then anything that spawns lower goes to our southeastern furthest jut.
This apple's gonna stay for a bit, so add some sprayers.
Yeah, get some sprayers. Oh, you don't need the middle one. They'll go to the corners. Rarely will they come in the front, and prickles don't need sprayers.
Well, just be safe. I'll put a shotgun there instead of a sprayer. Cheaper alternative.
And let's
I like being safer.
The Moni. Oh, I missed one. There you go.
I like adding the money deposits right there just to make it like a little square.
Nah, I see you.
Round the corners. Yeah. That's how you see like all my other ones. They form like
coming
rectangles
from the
or squares.
east. Let's make sure let's get a sprayer on this one because it's not going anywhere anytime soon. On this side could probably use a sprayer. And it's southern tip.
I'm just gonna spam. It's gonna be expensive, but I'm just gonna spam reclaimers tied together just so we can unlock the Redeemer.
No. Expand north. Remember, because that's where the boss comes from. We want to go north.
Oh yeah.
So that way we can engage the boss before it gets near any of our infrastructure. Go like too wide north. Because remember, if they with like you can even do it inefficiently and like have it overlap, because you know the most vulnerable part of trying to kill the boss is if they just kill your beacon and then you just fucking implode.
Yeah, well, my name of the game is efficiency.
Literally 12 seconds ago. I know it's really inefficient, but
Shut up.
Please automate. More banks. Never have too much storage.
Expanded too quickly. And I couldn't stop letting me place items
and
down.
it's gone. Oh, yeah, never mind, I got you.
Oh no, saw blade. Oh wait, no, my shit's lag, so I don't see it dying. Almost like we're dead. The saw blade just went through everything. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah,
no,
that happened to me too. I was like, how did you not just see it react to us losing.
I was wondering what you were talking about. Now I just saw it. It just fucking went through the whole northern defense.
Yeah, and you're just standing there, mouth agape. You're like, why can't we kill it?
Did we? Okay, there we go. We got the pulsar unlocked. One in each corner.
Pulsar goated.
One blue one. This we have faster fire rate.
I'm just putting the snipers just to cover it while we like leapfrog up. Okay, this is probably north enough. Then how many more those thingies do we need?
We need. Oh, we have redeemers activated.
Oh, okay, good.
It doesn't mean like total on the map. It just means total play. So the ones that I placed that died still counted towards it. And now we'll put a pulsar. If this dropship dies, I'll put a pulsar behind it. I don't want to place it in advance.
The redemption.
There we go. I survived. All right.
Okay, south defenses are looking a bit unstable. I'm gonna just upgrade us to a pulsar at every point.
Yeah, just for the extra range.
For the pierce and the damage.
That too.
It's good.
He's good to drive.
It's the most good rifle.
And we'll put 2 sprayers up north just because we're gonna need it for the boss.
That's what kind of so for the boss is an unstoppable thing that walks at you.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually like
That's why
just
I'm
to
like
do like
DPS.
I do 2 vertical lines relative to where the boss is coming of just like turrets, like sprayers, you know, because like the snipers have good range and do good damage, but like if you get it on the outside of the boss as to where like it won't hit it as it travels down, like sprayers just do infinite damage.
Oh god.
Oh, we lost. Oh well.
Damn, that's crazy.
I blame Christian. I'm kidding.
What? Build him! Build him!
Behold! Oh!
Hold the line! Dead. Oh, they got built for you. For me, we died.
Oh.
For me,
Yeah,
they didn't get built in time.
It was just a little cray.
I know, I look at your stream and I'm all like, why isn't it dead yet? I'm like, oh, the snipers got built.
We're the greatest of all time. It's because I switched it to cheapest. We were able to flame them all out. Okay.
The
Won't
baseball's
happen
always
again,
getting
boss.
tapped. At least the drone pod survived.
Oh, whoops. We actually needed that reclaimer. Yeah. Okay, we'll re-expand this time with more gusto. We'll do a big boy reclaimer. So we're at
Update
8,000
93%.
heat. Thank you. Okay.
Mine's done.
Christian, can you re-expand the golds that the gold that we lost?
Yeah, I'll rebuild.
We can rebuild him. Darth Vader.
Is this where I say no?
See how it makes you feel.
No.
And results?
Yeah, that felt right. That felt right.
Oh, that's good.
I like how drone pods that are built next to resources just automatically go to resource though.
Oh, is that
That's
true?
Well, these I just placed down and they got. Oh wait, no. It's because I did the pipette dropper.
How do you do that?
Middle mouse click a block and it'll just place that block. It'll select it, and I guess since I selected a resource dropper one, by default it was resource
Oh
dropper.
my.
This southwestern front's looking kind of. There we go. That should help a bit. Getting a little bit too shady.
Yeah, I think it's not looking hot either. Like, I think blue towers are like on the way out, you know, like at this point in the game. Oh, by the way, we're getting your boss, so let's stop placing shit.
Yeah. I'll just getting this one ready to start automating.
I'm gonna just destroy like all of our blue turrets just to keep our heat down, everything that's unnecessary. These are unnecessary. All the blues can go. This middle will never happen. That can go. Place with bam, 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 bam. Delete, delete. Duran.
Here we go.
Okay. So all of our fronts are stable? Yes. So nothing to fear. These blue turrets. Save everything we can. Alright. Get ready.
Rumble! Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Force pep.
Well, it doesn't have to go all the way back here. We just need the front one.
No, we're gonna lose ground to this thing. Come on, we're not freaking Iron
sure.
Man. The idea, be like an onion. Layers. The boss is the only thing I give the respect of layers.
94%.
Right, yeah, and then in the name of the game against the boss is gonna be a bunch of sprayers. Just like sporadically.
So just drag and drop. Or how are you gonna do this?
I just had to delete those because we're at max heat and I wanted to make everything stable first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the idea is that it's gonna come down this main funnel, right? It's gonna break both the reclaimers on either side. So try to not place stuff behind the reclaimers, in front of.
In front. Yeah.
Because once they get to that point, we're L'd out. But also remember that's triangle shape, so you kind of want to place like a V of shit, you know? So like as it comes down, it's gonna come in like. Yeah. Bit like that, and then one in the center to keep it pissed. We got plenty of power. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we can let our gold stockpile up, I guess. It's free.
Yeah, for emergency buildings.
Well, once our heat goes up, we can build more. So you gotta just.
I know what I'm saying.
Down.
Like have this gold stockpiled so we can just start dropping shit.
So the second we start, we can just get like a bunch more sprayers, and then just make like a row of snipers just in case. And... And we'll be full by the time the animation finishes. Summon the demon?
I just started thinking of like fucking Marvel summon the demon extra man. You get that reference?
Whoosh. Build my pretties. We don't need the third line. I'm gonna come down that middle. As it was foretold. Wellness check on all the other sides. I'll give these.
I'm also building a few
snipers.
more turbines.
Yep. Great grid o power.
Yeah, pricey, so I'm going over and manually collecting gold. I'm waiting for the first tick of health to drop on the Revenant to actually go back up there and look at it. Let's see that first tick from the first sniper. I'm like, alright, focus on the top.
Yeah, I guess technically the bots are efficient, right? None of the places go to full. But there is technically a little piggy bank. So you can get like a short-term loan by just like manually collecting. I mean, it still averages out. You can just be like, I need the money. I'm calling JG Wentworth right now.
Let's have some cash now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Christian.
It's time.
Time.
Our shot's off. Sprayer's going in.
The
All that last spray
siege!
just got placed in time.
So see, like,
All the
even if
sprayers
we
do
put
work.
all the sprayers in the front, like, it would tear all the sprayers down. See, then it gets the beacon. But it's turning. That's good. Broadside.
Broadside, broadside.
Don't you dare.
We still got all these sprayers.
Oh, it's just barely alive. What?
Yes.
It's calculated. We need to carry the 0.
That's fine. That's fine. We were gonna replace those reclaimers with redeemers anyway.
Oh yeah, there we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay, now we gotta shore up the defenses again.
I have to reconnect. I was wondering why we were at a net loss, or why the money was red.
I mean, the money is just red when we're building more, when we're using more than.
No,
we're
I mean
getting.
like it wasn't grayed out. It was like the whole thing was red.
Oh.
It was like the background was like a see-through red instead of like the gray.
Yeah, that's sus.
But 15,000 heat, we get a new weapon. 12,000 heat, I think we get a new power gen. Oh, I think it's the thing that lowers power, because the turbine, it says if it's placed near a cooling building, output will be reduced. So I think we're gonna get a cooling building at 12k heat.
Maybe. Okay.
You already know, of course, because you played that far.
I don't know if it cooled. I didn't really pay attention. You know, this was at 4 in the morning, when normally I go to bed at midnight. So like I was kind of out of it, and then I only slept 2 hours.
I
So
just
then I was
realized
out
the
of it the next
color
day.
changed to like white outline because new boss.
Yeah, and new enemies. Now they're like singularity black hole thing.
Up
Like
again,
after all the
fucking-
red guys die, we'll just have like a couple little white enemies, which like all the snipers have been placing down instead of blue towers. Right? That's why like, you know, I think in your perfect world, in a perfect world, it's not like supposed to look like a Christmas tree. It's supposed to be like, I have blue turrets and snipers and pierce sniper. No, it's like just linear. It's like, oh well, every new weapon you get like phases out the one before it, you know? Like you never have sprayers once you get the upgraded, you know, like the more expensive version. It's like you just get the more expensive one, or you just don't.
I
There's no, like,
joined and
niche
it's already glitched
situation.
out still.
Well, we're at max money. I don't know if that's what you think is glitched out.
Oh, but that was it. That was it.
Like,
It wouldn't let me shift click
we're
abilities,
just
so I
at
just
max
left it
money.
releasing.
I don't know if that. So you've been leaving, rejoining it just because I haven't placed anything.
Well,
Oh, my
no. The
God.
last time was actually an issue. This time was just the max money thing.
So our only, oh my God, our only ore is so far north, but it's all right. We don't need that ore for that for this phase.
Yeah. We need the
Where
purple
we're
one, and we have a
going.
little outcropping in our northern post. I see that you have just 4 drones in the northern point just for quick building.
Yeah, sometimes you want it now.
Alright, let's start it on the gold.
Set it to cheapest. That way we get all the stuff you want down. Pronto.
Yep.
Or, I guess, we both want it that you're placing.
Yeah, like I said, I got you on resources.
My logistics officer.
Because you already figured out the combat for the most part, the defenses.
Yeah, I am. Listen, I played Ruse when I was little, and it shaped me for the rest of my life. So I'm ready to become a tactician.
I feel like I kind of want one more drone bay.
Build it south, somewhere in this southern cluster.
Put it right here.
I will never be as proud of me as a gamer. And that one
Now
time
put
we
it
played Space
even
Engineers.
souther.
Oh, even south or
You
okay.
got to think we only grow. We only grow. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. Thunderval, darling. Yeah, and that pulsar tower just shredded that incoming wave. No sweatstony. So now we can harvest. No, we need. Oh no, we can't harvest purple stuff yet. We just need to keep expanding. That's
Yeah,
okay.
we haven't unlocked it. We have access to it now, we just haven't unlocked the tech. I'm gonna switch us off defense and just go to expensive so we can get this drone outpost built.
Oh, there's that collector. They're very expensive though. They're 20,000 gold a pop. So let's just focus on getting all the gold first.
Cheapest.
I'm setting down these like collection networks, but I'm not switching them over to the right ports. So I should probably go back and do that. There we go.
Yep.
Fixed.
I'll leave this southernmost gold alone since we haven't expanded past it. So just get wiped since the defenses aren't built around it.
Yeah, because this is like an RTS, you know. So like when I wasn't playing it with you, and I just started treating it like an RTS, I was like, oh, like okay, now stuff like, you know, I don't make shit neat. I just use the drag tool on walls. I'm a barbarian. You know what? That's okay.
It works.
Yep, next boss comes from the south. So, but since the bosses take like infinitely longer in between like times they show up, so this one we can like prepare for it before our heat's like anywhere near 50,000, you know, since it's an order of magnitude larger.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we need more gold. Any fatty clusters?
How about we hit east from the central, because we have all these right here.
Yeah, let's do like.
How's this?
Then I have to be contiguous. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Yeah, I told you I'm a sloppy barbarian now. Like if you zoom all the way out, like look at our little patchwork bullshit. As long as they touch somewhere.
Alright, fair point. I'm still focusing on trying to make it neatish.
Yeah, you like it. You want all your shit. Look at this. Look at these ones I put. These walls I put down south. All right, nice and neat. It's just
the
drag tool.
Looks okay. The eastern one just looks like shit.
Oh, Speedy Boy's coming in. I'm setting us to defenses first because we just expanded without turrets and you built that whole thing.
I'm gonna just still place these down, but they're not gonna get built yet. Just in preparation.
Hopefully our reclaimer doesn't die before these turrets get up. Just look at all the drone ports. All the drones are busy. They're like, I have no mouth yet. I must build.
You can click on it to see the health. It still has good health.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're good. It can withstand a few more hits.
Where are the drones to build these turrets? Oh, instead of too expensive.
Because all my shit got built.
Oh, we're at max power. At max power.
Quick,
there you go.
Quick.
Slap down that and then unleash the army. They come flying in. Do they drive? Do they fly? I actually never looked at the builder drones. Oh, they fly.
I'm assuming they're flying because they're drones. Yeah, they have little wings.
They go over walls. That's another of your sources.
I just got 20 elims, 5,583 damage as Sigma.
Okay. Okay.
As Sugma? I heard that.
Oh, I thought I was muted. I didn't realize I was already muted, so I unmuted.
Those elims,
Expose him. Expose him. Yeah, isn't it weird how like going to the next boss made all the fronts easier? You know? It's like we're in like peaceful mode as we just like expand out.
It's just the closer you get to it, the harder it gets. But once you beat it, you get like safety for a brief period to reorganize.
To expand, yeah.
Expand and reorganize with all your new items. The first essence collector I'm gonna start building is gonna be the northern one.
That you talking about the purple?
Yeah, the first purple
essence. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but any of the patches that we've absorbed.
Yeah, but also the northern one is the smallest, so since they're expensive.
Yeah, they also produce a lot slower than gold mines, so you don't need as many drones.
And it could also just steal some of the drones from this one. I'll just put one more.
That was Eli.
Right here, just to help out with it. Needs to get built.
And then just kind of like one of these. of those.
I forgot these ones weren't set to resource. Send those
Wait,
to resource.
what's the pipetter button?
Middle. Just click your mouse wheel.
Okay, and that sets, and so if I do it on a drone port, it'll place a resource port.
Yeah, if it's already a set to resource.
Okay, that is based. I see. You don't really need the hotbar. Only for new stuff. You can just middle mouse button if you want more turrets.
That's
cool.
why, like, when I rejoin, I just don't even bother rebuilding my hotbar. I just do the middle mouse button. I'll just zoom over to an already built thing, then just do that.
Respect that.
I'm gonna start building our first essence collector.
Haven't unlocked anything new yet. Well, we got the flamethrower. Produces extra heat while firing. Only while firing. Interesting.
Well, we can put that around a turbine on the front lines.
I mean, our turbine's touching turbines is all we need until we get the next power gen.
Okay, essence storage. Now we place on first mine.
I just placed one on our northwestern side since it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's a permanent fixture of the base. It's just nothing over there. Not for a long ways anyway. Everything else is just so close.
Why isn't it building these? How much power drain? I say just 30. 15,000 gold, we have that.
Just place them all down. We got a backlog we need to clear anyway.
Yeah, but they're not getting built as a thing. Cheapest, expensive. The drones were just glitched out. I had to switch them back cheapest, expensive. I think that's gonna fix it.
They might have also
there we
just
go.
been. Yeah, I think they might have been the like cheapest, and I just had a bunch of walls queued up for somewhere.
Well, no, for me it said expensive.
I mean, me
I guess it
too.
was
I'm
just a
just
visual
trying to
glitch, yeah.
explain a natural phenomena. Yeah, you got that. In fact, let's go a little crazy. Let's start getting another set of collectors and storage. Middle mouse button, hit the
These
resource
drones
one.
collecting. Oh, it's because the storage around them's all full.
Yeah, localized storage. Oh yeah, our drones just keep glitching. I just switched them again and now they're... That's weird.
Hopefully it gets all better with the patch that's coming out.
They're like union workers.
They're going on strike. Oh no.
Just watching, since we have so much shit like queued, I'm watching them just like just eating the whole bank account in just one fell swoop. Oh my, yeah, the only way to get them to build is to switch our build type and then they'll go play shit.
I like how
That's
the
kinda
southern essence mine you have, like it just built all the sources first. It's like, nah, fuck that. We ain't gonna build the actual mines themselves.
cool. Union workers, I'm telling you.
You get the barrels. You don't get the actual stuff to get it.
Just the barrels, yep. I mean, would you rather have an oil pump first or a thing to put the oil in first, you know?
Fair point. Fair point. Minigun. Is that like an upgraded sprayer?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
super sprayer. 80,000 gold on that puppy though.
It
So,
requires 500 essence as well.
are our drones actually working now, or are they still unioned? Oh, they're going.
I guess once one localized source is full, they're all like, nah, they're taking a break. We're gonna take a break too.
Can't tell. I can't tell if they're broken or not.
I think because like they are all in the
Oh,
system are like
Okay,
they're full, so
hold
we're
up.
gonna assume more full.
Check all the defenses. We're getting bigger white enemies now. Or we sure up the place.
Mm,
And that's gonna be shredded by the pulsars. I just don't want to lose any of the new colony.
Northern outpost is still good.
Let me give this side like 4 more snipers apiece. But it doesn't really get enemies, but we'll give them 3 more.
I am back,
Basically,
and my squad is ready.
Put 2 more snipers there. That should be good for now.
congratulations. We'll switch over in a little bit. Me and Christian.
You want to beat the second boss first, or you?
I think that's still a ways away. I think let's just catch
I said,
up
'cause we
on
can-
all of our. Let's catch up on all of our expanding, and then we can like save. You know, knowing that
Yeah, I was gonna
we've
say 'cause then we
already
can, like, save it.
industrialized all the new world. And then we can. You know, we can join next. We can start back up next time, eyes facing towards the future.
You guys,
Oh, research.
ever
that
talk
one.
to somebody, like a significant other especially, and you say something so stupid, did you immediately start digging yourself like deeper, and like you start digging deep so hard and so aggressively that you can like mentally hear the airplane like terrain pull up, like going off in your head?
Oh yeah.
Dig it.
You ever say something that you just immediately start backtracking, but it doesn't help at all? Yep.
I put a research thing.
You're
by
like,
Iron Man
does this make me look fat? You're like, it makes you look exactly the same. But that doesn't mean you're fat. No, I'm just saying. Okay. Okay.
Terrain pull up.
That's not.
Terrain,
That
pull
wasn't
up.
implying that you're always fat. I was just saying that you look fine and in that dress. But like, you know, I'm just gonna go sleep outside.
Robert, have you messed with the research?
Yeah. You don't
Okay,
like
you have
actually
one right by the face.
research. You don't actually research stuff. It's like
It just
a
boosts output.
no. It's like for a fixed in like resource drain of either purple or gold or both. Get a percentage increase in X.
Yeah.
This is not what you expected, Josh. Yeah, it's Vectorio. It's like it shares the name with Factorio. And not much more. I mean,
Terrain pull up.
pull up.
Like,
Oh no, the worker bots. All right. Well, I think this is a good time as any to save. Wait, what the fuck? Trying to put me in the tutorial? Defend your base. Enemies are coming. Place a turret to contain you. Yeah, with the workers on strike, I think we just call it your gauge. Or Christian, we can switch to squad with gauge. Pull up.
Yay.
Yeah.
Pull up.
Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
All right. We will. I'm gonna run a 2-minute ad to turn off the pre-rolls and keep this screen on long enough that way I can find it when I'm rapidly trying to search through this to switch to the other when I cut the VOD.
All right, that 2
Gage,
minute